President Strathcona, followed by Strathmore Brooks.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker, but the Attorney General's answers on this question simply are not good enough. Section 7 of the Charter protects life, liberty and security of the person. The courts have made it clear that leaving someone without legal representation when they are at risk of incarceration and when the case is complex violates both Section 7 and 11 of the Charter. Now that Legal Aid's decided not even those who receive AISH due to mental incapacity qualify for help, Alberta's rules on their face violate the Charter. So to the Attorney General, why are you allowing your government's disinterest in equal access to justice violate the life, the liberty...
The Honourable Minister of Justice and Attorney General.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I don't believe it's incumbent upon any of us to give a legal opinion in this Assembly, but I'll remind this member again, 82% of funding of Legal Aid comes from the province. That is $58.8 million. Alberta Justice believes in access to justice for all Albertans, and we are living up to our responsibilities.
First supplemental, Honourable Member.
Well, Mr. Speaker, given that yesterday we read about a man who is autistic and he receives AISH because it's been determined that he did not have the ability to hold down a job, not any job, and given that any reasonable person would then conclude that such a person cannot represent themselves in the courts, why won't this Justice Minister act to protect the life, the liberty and the security of this and other disabled Albertans?
Mr. Speaker, Alberta Justice has acted and will continue to act in the interests of all Albertans and access to justice. In 2005, our contribution to Legal Aid, $20.2 million. This year, $48.8 million, over a 100% increase. The numbers don't lie, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable Member, final supplement.
Well, Mr. Speaker, the number of people not getting help is growing. The Attorney General, given that he knows full well that provinces are constitutionally responsible for the administration of justice and that the negligence of his federal friends is simply not an excuse for his own government's intentional neglect, will the minister at least apologize to Albertans for his complete failure to protect the most fundamental and basic legal rights for an ever-growing number of vulnerable Albertans?
Mr. Speaker, I believe that could be a point of order under 23 HI&J. Mr. Speaker, our intent is to support all Albertans, is to support access to justice for all Albertans, and that is what we are doing, Mr. Speaker.